Hello, and welcome to Melody Mentor's Music Theory, number 4. Today, we're going to look at the 3 types of minor scales. So, let's get started. There are 3 minor scales are going to be called melodic, harmonic, and natural. So, we're going to cover them in backwards order of the way I just said them. So, we're going to start with natural, then we'll cover harmonic and melodic. We'll also cover what's called a relative major or minor scale. So those are the 4 things we're going to cover today. So first, let's take a look at natural minor. So natural minor is going to have the same sharps or flats as what's written in the key signature. So for the sake of the lesson, there's no key signature here. However, if there were to be one, we'd be in the key of C minor. We're starting on C minor for this episode. So we're going to be in C minor. Yeah. And if there was a key signature, it would be this, 3 flats, B flat, E flat, and A flat. So let's take a look at the natural minor scale. So we start with C, as we would always do in C minor. E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. Okay. First of all, we can definitely hear the minor sound. But what I want to point out to you, and the difference between natural, harmonic, and melodic, is going to be the last 3 notes in the scale. A flat, B flat, C. So that sound. That's our natural minor sound. So in natural minor, there's completely unchanged. There's no change from the key signature, again, the 3 flats, E flat, A flat, and B flat. Now let's move on to harmonic minor right here. As you can see, we have a B natural, and that's both up and down. So the harmonic minor will raise the 7th note in the scale. So this is the 7th note right here. And if you don't take my word for it, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So the harmonic minor is going to raise that 7th note. So let me quickly erase all of this. All right. Now let's hear how this sounds compared to natural minor. So this is harmonic minor sound. It's quite different. And because of that raised 7th, if you look at our keyboard, it now creates a half step, where previously it was a whole step. So it's just it's slightly changing the intervals and the way the scale is structured, and it creates a different sound. Now, natural and harmonic are used very often in music. They are easily the most common forms when you're talking about minor scales, and the final form is far less common, but it's still used sometimes. So let's talk about our melodic minor scale. So our melodic minor scale is going to raise the 6th and 7th going up the scale, but lower them back to their natural minor going down the scale. So it's a little bit awkward, but let's hear how it sounds. Okay. The reason why it's raising both of these notes, this from F to C here, it sounds like the end of the C major scale. So it's connecting with the major and then going back fully into natural minor going down. So It's a little bit weird, but it is sometimes used and we need to be aware of it. Now, the final thing we're going to cover is relative major and minor. So let's go back to what we were using here. So I talked about C minor, and you may have noticed that when I was doing the key signatures here, this same key signature that had 3 flats here is known as E flat. But when I switched to minor, it was C. So that's what we're about to explain here. And all of the other key signatures do that as well. So when you're in a key signature, all you have to do, this is major, going from major to minor, by the way. So if we're in E flat major, all we have to do is go 3 half steps down from the major root, or 1, the first note of the scale, and we end up at our minor. So E flat, 1, 2, 3. And now we're at C natural, but it's just C minor. So now we have our C minor scale, and that's our relative minor. And what if we wanted to go from minor to major? Let's see. Same way. It'll go, this time when you're going from minor to major, you're going to go up 3 half steps. So we start on C, 2, 3, and we end up on E flat. So, and this works for any other key signature. So, for example, C minor, no sharps or flats, 3 to our to our relative major, and that's C major. So it works on all of them. And that's how you find your relative major and minor. So I hope you learned something today about our 3 minor scales and how to find the relative major or relative minor of whatever key you're in. If you like the video, check out the other ones, once again linked in the description, and like, comment, subscribe, and that would help us out. Thanks for watching.